Hi there, this is news updates on AFRICUNIA TV, reaching from our studio here in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Deborah Ezeh. A news update today looking into the African scene. Thousands of homes were left without power in Mauritius on Wednesday as power cyclone winds battered the Indian Ocean island nation. At least 7,500 homes were without power after the winds knocked down trees onto electricity lines, according to the local electricity board, as the telephone network was also disrupted. And in South Africa, President Roma on Tuesday received the second part of a report on alleged state corruption during Jacob Zuma's presidency, focusing on the looting of two state-owned companies. One of them, Transnet, the state-owned operator and owner of the country's ports, railways and pipelines, had become the primary site of state corruption. And still on the African scene, the authorities in Brazil are investigating the murder of a young Congolese immigrant allegedly beaten to death by his employer in Rio de Janeiro. The beating took place on the 24th of January in a beach bar when the Congolese immigrant demanded his boss pay him his overdue wages for two-day work. Security camera footages showed that at least 3 attackers were involved in the beating. And in Nigeria, the Federal Executive Council, presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari on Wednesday, approved 115.4 billion naira for the dualisation of the proposed canal to Kazure-Kongolam Highway in Katsina State from single carriageway to a dual carriageway. The Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, who disclosed this to State House correspondents after the council meeting, explained that the project, which covers 131.4 kilometers, will be completed in 48 months. And still in Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari yesterday assured Nigerians, particularly residents of the Northeast, that in the coming month, they will see a change from the subsisting protracted insurgency to an era of peace and development in their respective communities. The president made the pledge in Abuja while speaking at the inauguration of the Presidential Committee on Repatriation, Return and Resettlement of Internally Displaced Persons in the northeast of Nigeria, which preceded the weekly Federal Executive Council meeting. And more updates from Nigeria, the Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority has started or stated that it has paid over 22 billion naira as part of the backlog owed to petroleum product transporters in the country. According to the authority, Chief Executive NMDPRA Farouk Ahmed, there are plans to pay another 30 billion naira this week to the petroleum product transporters, stating that the move was to bring respite to cushion the effect of the difficulties faced with economic realities. And now on to the foreign scene. The United States will send nearly 3,000 extra troops to Poland and Romania to shield Eastern Europe from a potential spillover from the crisis over the massing of Russian troops near Ukraine. Russia has denied plans to invade Ukraine, but signaled it was in no mood for compromise on Wednesday by mocking Britain, calling Prime Minister Boris Johnson utterly confused and accusing British politicians of stupidity and ignorance. And still on the foreign scene, separatist insurgents in the Pakistani province of Balochistan have attacked 2 military bases, killing 1 soldier while losing 4 of their own men in the latest violence in the resource-rich province where China is investing. The overnight attack came hours before the Prime Minister Imran Khan set off for Beijing for the opening of the Winter Olympic Games. And more updates from the foreign scene. Indonesia's holiday island of Bali will welcome its first direct flights carrying foreign tourists for nearly 2 years on Thursday, but just a handful of visitors will be on board to enter strict quarantine on arrival. Though the island officially opened to visitors from China, New Zealand, Japan, and a few other countries in mid-October, there have been no direct non-cargo flights since then. And now we head to the sports scene, where the African Cup of Nations third-place playoff has been brought forward a day from Sunday to the Saturday, February 5th. The Confederation of African Football said on Wednesday the match will now be played on Saturday at 8 p.m., having initially been scheduled to start just 3 hours before the final on Sunday. Both matches were played in Yaoundé, with Olembe Stadium hosting the final and Amadou Adijo Stadium the venue for the third-place game. And finally, Arsenal is reportedly eyeing another summer of spending as Mikel Arteta is set to be handed a €880 million transfer war chest. The American tycoon has been criticized by the supporters for his preserved lack of commitment to the club, and there were calls for him to sell up when he signed them up for the European Super League. And there you have it, a news update today. Do ensure to follow all our social media platforms displaying on your screen to stay connected and updated to our programs from our subsequent program bulletin. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, and always leave a comment on the comment section. Once again, I'm Deborah Ezeh. Bye for now.